Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today we're taking a look at all of the trailers in Farming Simulator 25. This is going to include everything from the category trailers, auger wagons, changing systems, flatbed trailers, low loaders, and semi-trailers. And yes, if you just called that tippers, so normal trailers are completely separate from the semi-trailer tipper variants. So then, starting off with tippers, we have the Salic ANS 1900. We have a 1600 capacity. We also have a bell trailer version. That's for little itty bitty trailers. Then, or tractors rather. And then we have the Farm Tech EDK 650. This is 8,000. We also have a bell trailer version and 4,000. We actually start with this in the base game. We do have color for chassis and main color. So you can change this up however you like. Over here in Crampy, we have the half pipe, 12,100 liter capacity. Main colors, we've got a couple different sets there, and same thing for chassis. As far as Farm Tech, again, we have the DDK 2400. This is the 28,000 liter capacity. We also have a bell trailer and a 14,000 if you want to go with that. The 28 offers the most stuff. You could do a cover of yes or no. We also have a chassis color down there of anything you want, main color of anything you want, and cover color of anything you want, and then some. This is stuff that we normally get in mods. This is base game, y'all. Very cool. And Rudolph with the DK 280 RP, 18,000 liter capacity, cover yes and no, and we could change up that cover color if we had it on there. There we go. Moving on down, another Rudolph. Same thing here, 18,500 liter capacity and a cover color option. Then we have the Rudolph 8301 RA. I never remember the names of these. This one, we've got the extension up on it up to 24,000. And if you go with the extension, you can change the color of that. Very cool. Now, the trailer that I modified in Farming Simulator 22 to hold 50,000 liters is the Brantner Z18051-2 XXL Powerful X, 19,600 liter capacity. Not for long after I get a hold of it. We do have cover options, a couple different sets as well, which is really nice to see. And then you can also change up the main color of that. Moving over to Crampy, one of my favorite brands. We've got their Big Body 750, 37,500 liter capacity. You can also do the Michelin Agritechnica Special if you want to. Very cool. Extension of yes or no. I like how they're putting extensions at different places. It's kind of neat. Main color, change that up, and chassis color, same thing there. In Brantner, again, we've got their DD24073-2 XXL, 22,500 liter capacity on there. Throw an extension up to 34,000 if you want it, and we have a bell trailer. Should look pretty familiar to you guys. This is in Farming Simulator 22. We do have the cover designs. Again, great job with that. And we've got a main color. Sweet. Moving along now, let's go back down to the next row. The Flegel ASW271 configuration, we've got manure spreaders or standard. So this is going to be a 29,500 liter capacity, or with your manure spreader, 26,000 liter capacity. That's going to be a 12 meter at 9 mile per hour spread. It's pretty good there. Over in Brantner, again, we've got the 34090 2PT Plus tipper. Goodness gracious, what names. Configurations, we've got it set up for 30,000 or 46,000, and you've got your main color option. Kind of like that dull green. Looks pretty good. Another one that I was really excited about is the Crampy Ram Body AS750 Plus. Extension of yes or no. That goes 38,000 up to 44,000, and then your main color. Man, that thing looks good. Yes, please. Moving on from Kaweco, we've got main color options here, which is going to be your orange or your Kloss, and then we can change up the rim colors to be Kloss red as well. Very cool there. Oh yeah, and capacity, 47,000 liters. That is a forage wagon, by the way. Next up, another regular tipper, the Krone GX520, very popular, cover of yes and no. And yes, it is that really, really cool cover that Krone does. Oh, I love those so much. 52,000 liter capacity there. And finally, our last tipper is going to be the Bergman HTW65, 56,400 liter capacity. And we do have a really cool Bergman cover on here as well. Jumping over to the right to auger wagons, and there is some super neat stuff in here. So we start off with a brand new piece of equipment, the Flegel Buffel? I don't know how to say that word. This is a forage wagon with an overload pipe. It is, it's so cool. I'm speechless. I'm definitely going to be modifying a version of this because that is absolutely epic. No longer do you have to dump in anywhere. The forge will just pour out the spout at the top. That's awesome. So far, it holds 10,000 liters. That's not a whole lot. 8 tons, 10 mile per hour. It's pretty sweet. Jumping out of there, we go over here to haul. This is going to be a vegetable cart for you guys, 24,000 liters. And it is only going to do potatoes, sugar beets, carrots, red beets, and parsnips. Heads up there. Then we have, well, something you're probably familiar with. This is the Demco 850 single auger grain cart. Thank you for putting grain cart on there. I am very guilty of calling this an auger wagon very, very often, but this is the auger grain cart. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. What's the capacity? I didn't even look. 30,000 liters. There you go. Over here in Bergman, we have a 33,000 liter cart. J&M's got a 40,500 liter cart. Over here, configuration, we've got twin wheels, which, all right. So the way this works, check this out. You've got big wheels. You've got wheels like that, which looks so cool. And then you've got crawler tracks. Now, if you go with the regular tracks, you won't have rim colors. But if you go with wheels, you do have rim colors, which is very cool. That's how you're good to go. I don't think that's going to change anything between the tracks. No. Here, I'm sitting here trying to do a Grand Theft Auto wheel merge. Anyway, moving on from 39,600 liter capacity. There. Convey all. This bad boy right here is going to do all of your standard auger wagon crops as well. If you guys don't know anything about this, got a massive auger right here on the side, kicks out towards the back. It's a pretty cool piece of equipment. Pretty good for like seeds and fertilizer, stuff like that, which it will hold. I don't think I've ever done any carting with this. So, hey, check it out. Maybe. You've got your 4 main colors for rims, so do what you need to do through there. Moving on, we have the Elmer's Haulmaster coming back to no one's surprise. We have the 13 and the 17 as well as the 2000. So that's 46,000, 56,000, and 70,000 liter capacity. And we've got every single color under the rainbow. Moving over, we have a forage bed right here. This is going to be the Hall SUW 5,000, 50,000 liter capacity, and that's going to be for grass. It's also going to be for sugar cane, for wood chips, silage, chaff, grass, straw, and I believe TMR as well. That is super duper cool. This almost looks like a blower where it blows everything out of there. I've never actually used anything like this before, so gonna have to take a look at it and play with it a little bit. Next up, we've got a beet cart. All it does is sugar beets. 50,700 liters in this Bergman RRW 500 right there. Now moving over to Amity, we have their Crop Chaser 1000. 60,900 liter capacity on here. The crops are actually going to tip up and over whenever you are ready to go. It's a super cool setup, and I cannot wait to show you guys this whenever we start talking about sugar beets. So make sure you're subscribed, that way you don't miss that. And lastly, in auger wagons with Walkabout Mother Bins, 141,000 liter capacities. This thing weighs about 2 tons by itself, 300 liters, or 300 horsepower, so nothing too insane, but please make sure you pull this with something big. Don't get a small tractor with this. I love you guys too much and break your back. Speaking of, here is a new system, changing systems. This is brand new. Normally Vertex Design bring us these pieces of equipment as mods. Not this time. Well, maybe they still will, but we have the Anna Berger HTS 22B79. You're gonna need this before you do anything else, so make sure you do that. Partial to Onyx Black, but that is just me here. Now, you can go for this guy, 36,000 liters, a manure spreader, which is 25,000, or the auger wagon, or standard. In here, we've also got a cover, yes or no. Man, that cover looks good. Chassis color, we can change that. And then a cover color, you can change that too. Man, we can just change the color of everything. I am loving it. As far as the next one goes, this is going to be your forage wagon. On here, you can change up the color. Cannot change up the white bits there. 35,000 liter capacity for that one. Then we've got an auger wagon here, big one, 28,000 liter capacity. You throw on a cover with that, and then you've got a color for the main body and the cover. And lastly, we have a slurry tanker. Now, this has a max working speed. I don't think it's got a spreading width or anything like that, so I don't think this is going to be anything like that. Chassis color, we've got that. Design color, we've got that as well, which is going to be the frame at the bottom. Otherwise, you're good to go with changing systems. Only a few offerings from flatbed trailers, although there's probably going to be a lot of these mods, so just heads up through there. The first one is the FarmTech DPW 180. We do have an extension on there, yes or no. It's going to be perfect for round bales. It'll work for square bales too, but mainly for round bales on that one. Then we have the PWO 24. This probably looks familiar to you guys. I got a couple setups of this for you, and we've got the main color of all of the above. Although, Kroger Gray looks very, very nice. I like that a lot. And then lastly, we have the Chrome Profile Liner. We've got the Farming Simulator set up here as well, which is very neat. I've actually got a selfie with this truck like multiple times of years. That's super cool through there. You've got chassis color on here, which we could change up at the bottom. Design color, which we could change up. Framing, and then rim colors, of course. Now, if you decide to go for a standard, you also get, bring it back, there we go, a cover color, which we can change to. Jumping over to low loaders. There's only two in here that are specific to this area, so we're going to show those two only. Sorry. We've got the Flegel DTS 5.9, so we've got safeguards on there, or nada. We also have a wide setup, which is going to be very handy for moving around tractors and things like that. And of course, we can change up the rim colors. We also have this one, the Schwarzmuller Low Loader 4A. This bad boy right here, you can throw a spare wheel on it, but you won't need it, and you've got your 4 standard rim colors. Now, we're not going to show off the Steel Drop Deck, the Renown Drop Deck, or the Brant Beavertail, because those can also be found right here, along with the conveyor and the chrome, to be fair. But there's a lot of other stuff in here, so I want to go over that, and I wanted to keep them in here because they fit perfect. So first off is the Load King Distinction Triple Hopper, 51,800 liter capacity. You've got a big hopper in the back, medium-sized hopper in the front, and a small one in the middle. Main colors, we could change those up for the sides. Cover color, of course, is your cover, and rim colors are rim colors. As far as your crampy, we've got that as well, 59,400 liter capacity, and we do have rim colors. As far as the Load King Prestige Super B that you saw at the beginning of the video, and you'll see it at the end as well. I love this so much, you have no idea. Same things here. We've got main. We also have black and then black design. Now, I can't tell the difference between white and then the black with the black design. I can't tell a difference, and I wonder if maybe I'm just not seeing something correctly. Call me crazy, I don't know. Cover color, we could change that up. That definitely works. And rim colors change up as well. The conveyor, you've already seen, so we're not going to take a look at that. The Demco Steel Drop Deck Trailer, yes, please. Extension, you've got that around towards the front. Rim colors, of course. On down, the Load King Renown Drop Deck. Same, well, I say same setup. Really, in the back, you've got either a half width or full width for running your ramps and then rims. And then Brant. This, so cool to see this as part of the base game. Really didn't know about Brant or even heard of Brant until like a week or two ago at this point when I'm making this video. We've got rim colors on here, and well, this is our new, well, I don't even remember the name of the other one that was been part of the base game for years and years and years. This one's here now, man. This one's here. And we have the Pits trailer. Yes, base game piece of equipment, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. And with that, that is all of your trailers coming with the base game of Farming Simulator 25. If there was any that you wanted to see more of, please let me know. I would love to find out which ones are the most popular with you guys, and maybe which ones you could care less about. Hey, let me know. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, join the DjGoHam fam, double check that notification bell. That way, the next time I release something cool, you are the first to know about it. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.